you. My friend who is in first grade that solved this problem last year. And this is how they had solved it. So they were adding all those numbers. Ooh, that's a lot, isn't it? It's a lot of numbers. Look at that. Everybody, your voices are off. Everybody's just looking at this problem and how they solved it. So see what they did here, what they did here, what they did there. And then what happened? Is everybody following along here? What's going on? I want you to be thinking in your head, why is he doing this? Why would someone do what he did to solve this problem, not just like go straight across? You get that in your head? You're kind of thinking about it? So here's what I want you to do. I want you to turn and talk to a shoulder partner about what this friend of mine is doing and why they would do such a thing. So turn and talk real quick.
I think that they did this. Well, first the numbers were all jumbled up, but they changed the 1 and 7 into different places, so they could add the 9 and 1 together.
They're organizing it.
And they changed the 2 and 3.
So it was all jumbled up, and then he started to organize it.
What did he organize it to do?
He mine was
His friend. So that,
But then the 4
why
and
didn't you
2
do that?
to make it easier to add.
I like that idea.
And then easier to understand.
We used 4 plus 6 because they
Okay, so let's come back together. Thank you for doing an excellent job of turning and talking. I'm so impressed. Are you sure you're just second graders?
Yeah.
We're second grade.
That looked like a 5th grade turn and talk right there. That was awesome.
I feel like
So let's talk about this. You had some great conversations about what's going on. Why did my friend do this, do you think? Raise your hand if you and your partner talked about what they were thinking here. You want to share, honey? What y'all talk about?
He put the 9 and 1 to make it 10 and 7 and 3 to make it 10, so it would be easier to count.
Oh, did you guys think about that? What did you call it back there? You called it something. Something.
Tens friends.
Tens friends. So you guys familiar with tens friends?
Yes.
Yeah, and that helps us solve the problem a little more easily. So you think that was easier than doing that straight across? 9 plus 7?
Yes.
7 plus 4? Yeah, that's a little bit harder to do in our head. So he made his tens friends, right? So what I'm wondering today, we're going to be adding some 2-digit numbers together. And I'm wondering if finding tens friends or friends of 10 could help us with a double-digit number, because these are single digits from first grade. So I'm wondering if that would help us. So I want you to keep that in your mind today as you're exploring and solving this problem for me, if you think you might see some friends of 10 in there, okay? All right, so let's take a look. Oh my goodness, yeah, here we go. So our learning target today, your screen has cut me off just a little bit. That's all right. I think I can zoom it out, or zoom it out. So we can see it all. But your target today is I can solve addition problems with multiple add-ins. What does multiple add-ins mean? Try to tell your neighbor what a multiple add-in is.
Multiple add-ins is where there are more than just one number and then you add it.
Yeah.
Like,
All right, come back with me. What does it mean by multiple add-ins? Yes.
It means like more than like just kind of like 4 plus 2. It's like more than like just a regular equation. It's like 4 plus 2 plus 7 plus 8.
Kind of like the one we saw earlier, right? Where it was a lot of numbers added together, and those add-ins are the numbers we're adding together. So you're going to be solving those problems today, and you're going to know you're successful when you can model it and explain an efficient strategy. So you got to model it. So you have base 10 blocks, or you could draw a picture. Any kind of model works for me. But what I'm wondering is, can you explain an efficient strategy? Do we know what efficient means? Why don't you take a second, turn to your neighbor, and tell them what efficient means. All right, so let's come back together. What are we looking for? If we're looking for an efficient strategy, what are we looking for? An easier way to solve, kind of like our friend did with his making 10 friends, right? So an easier way. What else?
it's like mental math.
Mental math, something to do it easier in your head. What else did you talk about?
It's
Simple, right? Simple, yes.
fast.
Fast. Get the answer a little more quickly than doing it, on, like our friend could have counted all those numbers on his fingers, but he might have taken a little while to do that, right?
Yeah, it took a long
Yeah. So remember what we're doing today is we're learning to solve problems with these multiple add-ins, and you'll know you're successful when you can model and explain explain. So when I come by, I'm going to be expecting you to be able to explain what you're doing. So when you and your partner are working together, be sure that both of you understand and that one of you is not trying to do all the work, right? That we make sure we're both participating. Yes, ma'am.
When we do this, are we gonna like? So since you said partners, are we like gonna be in groups of partners?
Yeah, just 2 people. For sure. Yeah, so here is our task for the day, and it's a little bit cut off. So we're going to, I think we're working on sliding that over just a little, maybe.
It's like
Yeah, it's like
on the
zoomed in
computer.
on the camera. Here, let me see if I can fix that over.